guys, it's Dag, and it is Wednesday, which means it is SWTOR story time with Dag and Peep. But this one over here, she's sick today, and to actually quote her what she said she sounded like because of the sinus congestion and headache that she has right now. She says that she sounds like a family of gnomes set up a house in her sinuses. So we're going to be doing this without Peep today, but that's okay. As you guys know, I have a bunch of different alts and stuff, and I've got a bank toon on this particular server. And so I figured that I might as well go ahead and continue to try to level her. I don't know if you saw our stream a couple of weeks ago where I was solo on that day. She ended up running into a brick wall, literally, and was decimated like 3 or 4 times trying to get through that particular phase. So we're going to try and tackle that again today and see if she can't get out and actually get through that portion of the storyline. Today's holiday is, and this will make everyone happy, go eat another extra dessert today. And I like that one. It's like, eat an extra dessert day. So it says basically, hey, it's a good day to have extra sugar. Health wise, I'm not going to promote eating a bunch of sugar and stuff. I've got friends who are diabetic and everything else. So it's like, yeah, that may not be the best thing ever, but once in a while, it's okay to treat yourself. And it's all right. Go ahead and have some extra if you want today. The key is moderation, right? So around this house, wifey cooks like nonstop. She bakes a lot, and it is really tough in order to try to keep anything going, a diet especially. So anyway, so let's jump right in. Oh, before I do anything else, I have drops all turned on. So that means if I'm streaming World of Warcraft, well, this week, if I'm streaming World of Warcraft, which will be Sunday, or if I'm streaming Star Wars, there are drops available, and both of those are mounts. So today, the mount that is up in the top center of the screen there is still available for watching a streamer for 4 hours. And I'll tell you what that does for someone like myself, who's a small streamer, and I'm not expecting to ever have 5,000 people watching my stream at any given time, but it helps us build up some presence, other people to come stop in and watch and stuff like that. And it kind of spreads, it's like everyone does things a little differently. And my stream is different because it's obviously more of a storyline and leveling stream. And I'm not like a, cutthroat major min-maxer kind of raider thing that you're ever going to see any special stuff going on with. I don't do, like in World of Warcraft, I don't do the, what is it? Not even mythics. I don't do mythics. I've never tried a mythic. I don't think anyone would ever even let me into a mythic, to be honest. It's like, no, I know that guy. Forget it. Dag, no, we can't have him. So anyway, I'm just like, I love the games and I like playing them and I like seeing what the different storylines are about. So that's what we're going to do. So let's jump in with Blank Check. Blank Check is my assassin, my Sith assassin. And she is trying to get through a door. I think she's over on the fleet right now. So she's got to she died enough and stuff croaked on her that she needed to go and get repaired. So let's see I haven't even checked to see what's in the cartel market. They're broadcast infiltrator, an AC5. What in the world what is that? Is that a mount? It is a mount. Let's see what it looks like. It looks very small on the screen. Let's see if I can. It is, a broadcast. Oh, so it's got the big dish. Is it? Oh, and you do sit on the side. Wow. Okay then. That's as close as I can get to it. unfortunately. But yeah, it looks like it's a side-seated mount with a dish antenna on top, and it rotates. Nah, that's kind of cool, I guess. A lot of antennas. All right, well, I'll think about that. I don't know whether I want to spend 750 on it. Okay, let's close this out and figure out where I was last time. So, oh, I got login rewards. So I got, hey, I can claim, yay, got some more credits. And yeah, so that. Let's see what's going on with the mission log. So I know that into the Assassin Temple. So I got to get back to there. I got to get to the Assassin Temple. And so I'm back. I need to be back on Hoth, is it? Oh, it's got to be Hoth. Yes. All right, so I got to go back to Hoth. Let's see if I can jump over there. And galaxy map. There's Hoth. And travel now. I don't know how long it'll take me to get to where I need to be. I seem to remember it being like halfway across the area. Yeah, Talos Dralic, he is not he's not going to heal me in this next phase. So my doing this is like I need to get some potions and stuff before I head out. Because yeah, it's not going to do me any good if I can't heal myself. And so there's a is this a med tech here? Yeah.
Do you require medical attention?
Sell my junk. And then let's see. I have an optimized command stem. Increases the presence. No, I don't need that. Increases endurance. I could probably use the endurance. Oh, but I can't use it. I have to be 48. Is it 48? Well, I don't need the Rakghoul vaccine. What do I have in my bag? Do I have any, like, battle stuff? An attack adrenal. So it increases my power at level... I'm 39. So it increases my power by 239. Or 300. Yeah, 339 or something like that. I can't read that. That might work. Do I have any meds? Okay, so I have med pack. Yeah, that'll help. Do I have enough? Expand presence. Still don't think I need that. But let's do the med. I'm going to drag the med pack out, and I'm going to drag the adrenal out. And those two may be of... But those two might be of significant use in this next phase. We'll see. All right, good.
Well.
And we're not doing the story arc. We're just doing the class. And Dornbase. Need to grab another cup of coffee here. A second cup.
We can't win, sir. I don't...
Okay, what's this box here? It is a lore object. Okay. It's discussing the chiss, which I'm not a chiss, but that's okay. They're gonna let me. Where is it? It's stuck up there. Oh, okay, here it comes. Someone finally pushed the down button. So I used to work in San Francisco. And in San Francisco, in order to get across any of the streets on Market Street, which is, I worked on Market specifically, you had to push the walk button. It's like, okay, you know, people would never push the walk button. You'd walk up and you'd be standing there with like 30 people standing at the corner of a traffic light, and no one would ever push the damn button. It's like, would you hurry up and push the button so we can go, please? And I'd walk up and I'd be one of these people that would be, okay, fine, you guys are all idiots, I'll go ahead and push the button. But people would be standing there picking their nose and waiting for the light, and, you know, they'd be bitching and moaning and stuff. It's like, damn traffic light doesn't work. Yeah, it works fine. Except you're not a car. All right, we need to go over there. So we'll take that taxi over. Give us a little bit of a break and not have me talking for too much. So I imagine that a lot of people that wanted to get the drops at this point have already watched all of the Star Wars and all of the World of Warcraft that they're going to. But I figured, the drop is actually active for another week, so I might as well go ahead and broadcast it.
Honestly.
Well, it was interesting that
And those eyes.
I did not get credit for my own streams.
Staring at me.
I don't know. I find them
And
women rather
yeah,
exotic.
that was kind of weird.
Unless you
It's
want to
like,
wake up with a knife in your back, I'd stay away from that lot.
it's like, why have I went and streamed for 2 hours, you know, and I got no credit for my own stream. And it's like, yeah, that's kind of disappointing. I think I've got, what is this? Oh, yeah. So, I did a couple of things. I went ahead and I paid real money for the extension of my subscription so I could get the additional, the color choices and the mount and stuff. So I got that. Yay. And then this is Void Stream. Is this the one? Okay. I'll take that. I don't remember what that is, but whatever it is, we'll find out. Okay, so this is the mount. Go ahead and add these both to my inventory. Yeah, the second one was the Twitch live stream. So let's see if I can find it and actually, maybe it'll allow me to, it'll pump up. I have to go and look at my inventory, I think. Inventory, no, I've got to add it as one of my favorites, which is under abilities. Yeah, I think so. So go to mounts, and these are all the mounts I currently have. The Aurelian Void Stream. This is the one that is from the Twitch. That's the one that we're promoting right now. And then the other one is the Vectron, the Firebolt. So let's see what. Let's see where the Aurelian one is. Okay, so this is the Twitch mount. That if you're watching, this is what it looks like. And I'm into purple. So this is kind of purplish, pinkish. Wifey would like this because it's pink, but that's okay. I'm all right with it. I am secure in my masculinity. I'm good. I'm good with the pink mount. It's all right. I gotta get her trained on on the mount stuff, though. I think she only has the lowest level mount speed. Okay, I'm trying to remember. I think I have to go this way, huh? Yeah, because you can't. If you go the other way, then you end up on the top of the cave, like above the cave somewhere. So you gotta go this way. Up. Peep complains about the sensitivity with the mouse all the time. So you can see that's what she's complaining about when she talks about the mouse sensitivity and everything flipping around. So I just moved my mouse like, I don't know, half an inch, and the whole thing flipped. So my mount ended up going the opposite direction and all that fun stuff. I'm just trying to avoid all these guys. I know I think when we get up to the... Oh, gotta go this way. Can't avoid all of them. I think we got up to the face of the place, and I'm trying to remember if it was here that I shot up a bunch of guys that are standing by the opening, and one of them didn't allow me... Oh, it wasn't with this character, it was a different character. But one of them didn't allow me to get the loot. It was being kind of doggish about it. Okay, bioanalysis here. I will see what mount I get here. Alright. Not the same mount, but that's okay. Yeah, it was a different character. It wasn't this one. Alright, and now I am going to use an adrenal because this is good for... it's only good for 3 minutes. No, 3-minute cooldown. Last 15 seconds? That's not going to be any good. Let's see. I thought I had something else that was better. So we're going to take that off because that's like... Oh, come back here. That's like useless. No, can't take it off. Presence. I don't think that's going to help me. Mastery. All right, we're going to do the mastery part. See if that helps. I need to unlock my bars in order to move stuff, though. And then we'll put this one back. There. Now lock my bars again, or else I'll do something stupid like... move an action, move a something before got these things that are going to explode again. Yeah, see.
I'm an archaeologist, not a fighter.
Oh, shut up and heal me. He's also pretty low level. I might have done better to actually get him leveled up, buying some gifts for him. But I didn't, so there. There's another trap over here. I don't know whether I can get by it. Nope, still can't. Did I die already? One down. That'll help a little. Oh, I got another guy still hitting on me. I just hit level 40, so that may help. I don't remember if there's like abilities that I get at 40. We'll find out. Nope, 35. What about the combat proficiencies? That's at 43, so I don't have anything there that's going to be of assistance. Okay. Which way am I headed again? This way. Alright, and we get to this part, and this is as far as I can go. So I am going to take my stem, and we'll see if that helps out with this battle. I gotta go through this whole rigmarole again.
Looks like a simple pulley job. I just need to... Give me a moment.
Yeah. Okay, and here come the guys. Hi, guys. Yeah, I don't want to use my stem yet, because my next guy is going to be the toughest one, I think. Yeah, this is the guy that's the big kahuna. That was stupid. I cloaked. Now I gotta wait for this to come back up. So I got a minute 12 before... Oh, can I heal? Yes, because I'm not in battle right now. Okay, maybe that wasn't so stupid. What's this guy doing? Anything? Nothing yet. I gotta kill this guy first, huh? Okay, so I'm going to sneak up behind him and slash away. Doing much better. Well, I was. I'm gonna get through him. Yay! Right, and this guy should have finished by now. Aren't you done?
I must be out of practice.
What? I just killed this guy. Come on. Just in case there's another one coming. Is there any more?
There. I must be out of practice.
Oh, come on.
Oh, I am too excited.
There we go.
Every time I open a new tomb, like watching a flower blossom. So many wonders.
All right. I got through that one. Yay.
Unbelievable. These look like the catacombs. The rest of the temple must have been destroyed by the elements. The great and secret order of Naga Sadow's assassins, the Sadoween. This is where they came to die when their bloody work was done.
So much history. It almost seems wrong to destroy it.
Please, I know the ghost wants this all destroyed, but let me at least take some hollow recordings. To obliterate all this history, why, we'd be orphaning ourselves. A culture needs the hand of the past to guide it.
Yeah.
Take your record and make it extra thorough.
Thank you. It shouldn't take too long. There. That's the last piece. Just tell me when it's over.
All right, I gotta kill relic, or I gotta destroy relic somethings in here. Oh, these guys are still like around? Okay. So we're gonna go up here and take care of them. I need to destroy 3 relic containers, and I don't see any up here, so that was a waste of energy. But it looks like there's one standing... Well, I don't know. Is there one right behind this guy? Who knows? So that doesn't appear to be a container. Nothing glows. No touchy-touchy here. There's nothing standing behind it, so I guess we'll just continue on. Is that a container? That's a container. Alright. We shall have fun with this guy. Alright, one down. But I could hear Talus crying quietly to himself. Oh man, why'd you have to do that? There's another one, so I imagine that we gotta take care of these guys first. Oh, they wouldn't make it just like 2 guys, of course. Good, use it. All right, one more. Oh, was there another one? I thought there were two. Yeah, here's the other one. Can I get this one? Oh, you got to get 8. Wow. Okay. So that's 3. I guess we do have to go all the way to the end. I'm surprised the droid didn't film me breathing on him. Did I miss any of these things on the way in? Nope. There were 2 back there. These guys I don't have to get. There's one on the right. So we will... That didn't do any good. Didn't do any damage. I'm going to move something around on my keyboard here because I'm finding that this procs after you use this. So I'm going to swap that around. And we've got what? Okay, we're halfway there. So there's got to be 4 more in this area. Do a careful search first. Is there anything over here? Oop. Banged my head on the roof. Yeah, they would stick something over here in the corner for people to like have to hunt down. It's like, where's the other one? But it's not there. Oh, that's a face. I thought it was a big toe. Anything back here? Nothing back here. No. All right, we'll continue on. So there's got to be like... Which ones did I miss? Because I only see 2 of these up here. There's one. And here's the second. So there's got to be 2 more somewhere in the area. Now we came in this way already, so we didn't see anything here. Maybe they don't look like that. Maybe they look like something else. This is weird. This is really strange. I don't know who designed this, but... Okay, that's not a touchy-touchy. Although it looks like it could be, huh? None of this stuff here. I didn't see anything in the back. I don't see anything up above. Strange. Guess we're going to have to backtrack and see if we can find 2 more. Nothing there lights up. Nothing there. We've got these 3 guys standing down here, so maybe there's something to do with them. We'll find out. We'll just sneak up back here and start running away.
Take that!
Yeah, I don't see anything here. Unless none of those are. Okay, this is weird. This is really strange. That's not, none of that is. That isn't. Was there stuff in the first chamber that oh, there's one. I missed one in this chamber. Because I was up on the top killing stuff. Alright, so there's one more we gotta hunt down. There it is, right next to it. Alright, now we gotta go all the way back. That was rather anticlimactic. Destroy the prime relic. And that's got to be, yeah, it's the big thing in the middle. So, guarantee there's going to be something that comes out and tries to eat my face, right? It looks like a prime relic.
That's the last of them.
My lord, that droid, didn't we already defeat it?
Excellent. Thank you, Sith, for your help.
Fascinating. How is this possible? It doesn't appear to be technological.
To see those pawns of Naga Sadao crushed, their graves defiled. Normally, I consider myself above revenge, but this pleases me.
I think I liked your old puppets better. More lifelike.
I find Naga Sadao's droid aesthetic somewhat lacking myself.
The ghost! Never in a million years!
The Star Runner may be found in the belly of the mighty super dreadnought Star of Coruscant, in the graveyard of ships. I landed it there for safekeeping after I crushed its foolish captain. There, you will find me.
I know the place, but it's swarming with pirates. White Moor, I think they're called. Not exactly connoisseurs of the historical.
No, they just want all the tech off the ship, that's why.
I'll use caution.
Oh, I'm sure those pirates will crumble before you like the bones of dead Sith.
I wait expectantly for your arrival.
Unbelievable. One minute it's walking around good as new, and the next... Oh, there's better equipment for analysis at the base near here. It's on the way to the ship graveyard, if you'll follow me.
Alright, I guess we're going to the outpost. I think I killed everything in this cave. Or there might be some stuff right near the opening. The mouth to the cave that I didn't kill. I may have stealthed by it. Easy for me to say, stealth, stealth, stealth. Come on, you can talk. Had enough coffee. Never enough coffee. Must have more. Oh yeah, I forgot to kill these guys. Alright, we'll stealth by them. Am I forgetting that there's going to be the bombs that blow up and... Yes. Shit. I gotta go deal with this again. That's annoying as hell. Why don't they just let you out? If you jump over it? Cool, I missed it. There's one more. One more set of those traps. Oh, there they are there. So if I climb up here... Yay! Alright, and now I can, well, I gotta unstealth first. But now I can jump on a speeder and sort of go. So this one is like, okay, you gotta go back up the hill, but in order to get there, you have to like go all the way around all of this mess. So I've got to go all the way back to this junction right here in order to get on the other road or the other path. Because it's on the hill above me to the left, and I can't get there from here. Yeah, so I gotta go. At least go the right direction. Oh, some bio. Let's bioanalyze that. Jump on another speeder. Oh yeah, my motorcycle. I always like this one. I think this is one of the coolest, in my opinion anyway, one of the coolest mounts that I have seen in the game. It's like, yeah, I could get into this motorcycle thing. In case you've never seen it, yeah. Your character rides in the middle of it. I want to get a TomTom, so I'm going to have to go and figure out how to make that happen. Because I don't recall. So one of my characters, I'm just going to have to go and farm that here on Hoth. I don't know how long it'll take. So I probably won't do it on stream. Because you guys will hate me. It's like... And I'm already like that. You don't need to, like, have me purposely be that way. Something to scan? Yes. Some more bioanalysis. I remember the first time I did this, this freaked me out. It's like, is there a bridge there? It says glacial fissure. Maybe oh God, yes, there is a bridge. Thank you. Oh. Something else to scan. A little more bio. It is a nerve damaging something. Cool. Oh, we gotta cross the bridge. That's right, the medical droid is over here.
Do you require medical attention? Be well.
And let's see, is this the guy I need to talk to? Travel to Frostwake Outpost, which is where I am. Breaking the maw, and there we go. Straightforward.
Here we are. Now, I have to analyze this droid. But your friend said they'd be here if you needed them. I believe the ghost said he was in the Dreadnought. Best go there if you wish to find him.
And a different jacket. It's got similar. It's not really a better jacket. Yeah. Let's see, that one's definitely not very good. Let's see what it looks like, though, because it might be a little bit more Sithy, but oh, and it's got the hood that you don't have to have up. What does she look like? Oh, she's got the bare midriff thing going on and a hood. I don't care if she wears a hood or not. I'm not attached to the hood. It's just a matter of whether I want her to look, whether I want her tummy to show or not, right? That's the whole question mark at this point. No, I didn't want to do that. That looks a little bit more Sithy, actually. Maybe I'll do that. Okay, let's see. Outfitter. And show gear as outfit. And we're going to hide that. Oh, I forgot that this is what she's wearing. So if I put this on this way, I don't want to spend 3,000. Okay, I'm not going to spend 3,000 on this. So I'm going to cancel that, and I'm just going to use what she has on. Because I already put that look together. So do I have a companion now, or am I companionless? Looks like I'm without a companion at the moment. So probably I should drag one in. So who do I want to drag? Kim? Ashara Zavros? I haven't leveled her at all. So let's
Don't make me go against my teachings.
Too bad, girl. You are going to hate working with me. All right, here we go. Let's see what mount I get this time. Pretty hard to be stealthy with this particular mount, though. Zipping along. Zippity-doo-day, zippity-day. I'm just trying to keep these guys from firing at me. Get through this with as little conflict as possible. Because I'm just a peace-loving guy. Yeah, right. There's something over here to analyze. I thought, yeah, there it is. I'm going to let her analyze it. Can you zap that, please? Thank you. Okay, we got Ashara. Please don't make me go against my teachings. Was this a heroic over here? Manifest Destiny. Oh, another lore object. Except I gotta take everyone out in order to get to it. Right? Probably. Alright, let's go have some fun.
Take it easy.
One down.
When you have talk to you.
I don't know about that. Maybe I'll have a chat with you at some point. Not right now. I just want the lore object. The White Maw Pirates. Alright, they have been analyzed. And now I need to get back up on the road here. On the road again. Gotta get back on the road again. There's more stuff to analyze. Yes, would you please slice that for me? Thank you. And I got some goodies in that one. Let's see, what's in here? Junk. That isn't. I got 410 credits out of that. Cool. Alright, close that. Get back. I gotta clean my mouse. My mouse is not working as smoothly as possible. Hoth is cool. I'm going to skip on that biomass over there because it's sitting right under a cannon. Hoth is cool except for the fact that you have to like travel so far. And if your speeder is not up to snuff, then I should just go and speeder skill the hell out of this gal and get it up to snuff. And something else I can analyze up here. There's some bio I can get. I love this mount. Meep. Okay. So we can like skip all the introduction stuff here. In other words, go by everybody that's here. Some of these guys, I mean, I could skip them because I don't have to, like, there's not a requirement. It'll be probably a bonus to kill so many of these. Maybe I'll do it on the way out. But we're trying to find this other dude, so we'll just like stealth by everybody. More guys I can stealth by. Yeah, I want to get to the Sith, and then before I exit, I'll take a break. And that way I don't have to... Oh, is this the place where you have to find all this stuff in the walls and everything? I don't remember. I don't think the guy's upstairs. I think he's just in the corner down here. Maybe he is upstairs. Up. Nope.
My savior and avenger, my heart is light, almost as if I were alive again.
Okay.
You have a gift. The way you and your apprentice cut through my guardians was most satisfactory.
He just snuck by them.
What was the point of having them attack us? Haven't we already proven ourselves to you?
I am sorry, but I have always been vain, and surrender is not a pill I swallow easily.
We can't waste any more time.
As you say. Before you perform the ritual, promise me that you will release me when your enemies are defeated, and you no longer need my power. Seal the promise with your blood, and I will submit willingly to your control.
I promise to release you once Thanaton is defeated.
We'll see if she lies or not.
Excellent. Let the ritual begin.
Okay, I have done that. So I'm going to take a quick break, and I will be back shortly, and then we'll get out of this mess and see if we want to kill stuff on the way out. It's all XP, right? So I'll be right back. I am back. Let's get out of here. We're going to stealth. We're going to kill shit on the way out. We won't clear everything, but we're just going to, like, leave a path of death and destruction, right? Murder! Okay, now I gotta kill 15 of these. Good thing is, after I kill 15, I'll be able to stealth out. Let's get this mess over here first. Ashara's over here beating on something. I don't think anything's glowing, so I don't have to worry about trying to find... Touching his toe, forget it. It's not going to work. Alright, we need to go around this way. Always look to see if there's any treasures, any chests. That usually means they're going to be a lot harder to try to kill. For me, anyway. I don't see anything here that needs to be killed, so we will take care of this one. Hey, stop that. That was unkind. Unnecessary.
Take it easy.
I don't know why my perspective changed on that. It was like, what happened? I got a riot chest guard. Is that going to be of any use? Anything that I want to look at? Oh, another bare midriff thing. It's got interesting antenna coming out the back end. And it gives her kind of the silver look on the bottom. Alright, I'll hang on to it just in case I get bored with her being covered up. I don't have to have bare midriff. I just feel like it at this point. She's a cold-hearted bitch, so it doesn't matter if she's in the middle of the snow or not. Now we got the last of these guys. I thought there was a gold star out here somewhere. I want to make sure we get that one. Because at least he'll drop more credits.
Take it easy.
Where's the gold star? He was like standing on a platform off to one side, I think. Must have passed him already. Oh well. It's all good. Yeah, I don't think he's out in this area. Maybe he was. We'll see if he's out here. Yeah, maybe I did see him out here. There he is. White Maw Marine. anything. You draw 385 credits. Okay, that was worth it. Now let's get out of here. What is it that's scannable over here? Scannable Hannibal. Where is it? There's something over here somewhere that is supposedly... Oh, I bet you... Oh, it's up on top. Forget it. I'm not going to worry about that right now. I could go up there, except I don't know what else is up there. Let's check it out. I've never been up there. There's nothing up here, but there's something that I can scan. And slice. Slice and dice. I got 2 credit cases. Credit card holders. Oh, that's a good chunk of change. I'll take that. Free money. Alright, let's get on a speeder and get out of here. And got some biomass stuff over here to scan. Remember, this one's my banker, so it's kind of like I get stuff, raw materials and things, and then put it on the auction house. And make some money. And that's how I do things. That's how I roll. Got a med droid, might as well take advantage of it. Repair all and sell junk.
Be well.
Ah, flipped around. That was the mouse thing again. Yeah, I'm going to have to get her some more... I got to get her some training, speeder training, because I'm going to fall asleep. I'm sure you guys are falling asleep watching me going... That's right, it's underneath the gun. I'm not going to deal with that one. Helps if I open the lid on my cup so I can actually have some coffee out of it. There's some bio shit to scan. Alright, scan this bio shit. Let me get off of my speeder first, because I want a Charlotte to do it. Could you scan that for me, please? Thank you. We're going to have to... Let's stealth through these guys. I don't feel like having to deal with them. I want to see the new speeder. Okay. I gotta go look at the new speeder first. Because this is like, come on. I keep getting the old ones, which I'm not complaining. I just would like to see the other one. And it is which? It is the... None of the above. Should be like a red one. Ah, there it is. The Vectron. I'm already mounted. Sorry. Let me get off of my current mount. Picky, picky. Firebolt. Ooh, that's kind of cool. Oh, yeah. Look at that. I mean, with like a little backfire. Oh, that, yeah, definitely. That's cool. All right, that was worth it. So we had a cruising night on the boulevard in my little town that I live in here. And they had a big... not historical, but why did I go this way? I gotta go back in, don't I? Where am I headed? Go to your ship's airlock. Oh, okay. Am I done with Hoth? No, I can't be done with Hoth. I guess I am, huh? Alright, where's the So the cruise night was like, you know, modified vehicles, right? So you had cars from back when I was a kid. I mean, there was a dude that had a oh god, he had a Roadrunner. It was a Dodge or Plymouth Roadrunner, bright yellow. It had a wing that was like, you know, 12 inches high off the back deck, and it just obnoxious. I mean, these things were just this particular car. There were a whole lot of lowriders that were there. There had been a car show out on the other side of the hill in a different town, and a lot of the people that were attending that car show came over the hill in order to put their cars on the boulevard and cruise through. I mean, there was stuff like Lamborghinis, and there were Porsches and all kinds of fancy new cars, but the big thing were the older cars that had been modified and stuff. And oh man, they were absolutely beautiful. Wifey ran into a guy that had an old Reliant, and it was a car that she had driven as a kid. It wasn't the same car, but it was like the shift was up on the steering column, and it was a 3-speed, right? So you had to like shift through on the steering column and everything. And you know, it's like you don't see that stuff, but it was a lot of fun. It was a lot of fun. Yeah, we had a good time. So the reason I mentioned that is because I love to see old cars collections. I like to see modified things, and that new speeder that I picked up from the subscription benefit actually reminded me of those, because there were a lot of hot rods that had, you know, the side pipes and everything. And oh yeah, it was definitely fun. Anyway, enough rant. So do I have another quest? I think I do. I got something else going on out here, I thought. I may have forgotten about it.
They're like ghosts. There one moment, gone the next. And those eyes. I didn't think this planet could get any colder until I caught one of them staring at me.
I don't know, I find their
Yeah,
women
the Fallen
rather
Dreadnought we did.
exotic.
Unless you want to
Expansion
wake up with
plan.
a knife in your back, I'd stay away from
Okay,
that
so
lot.
that I hadn't done yet. So we have that portion of the whole storyline I haven't done. So I need to go back. Let's see. Fallen Dreadnought though. Fallen Dreadnought's gonna say go back to your airlock, and I'll get a new weapon that way. So we'll go back and see what they want as far as in my airlock. Hello, where is it? Come on, show me. Did I miss it? I thought this is where this is obviously not where everything is. Or is it upstairs? I don't even remember. Is this the airlock over here? Yeah, maybe. I'm lost, like usual. All right, we'll take the slow boat. Maybe it'll be a speeder trainer. Oh, we're on the new speeder again. Yay! What was that? Something to scan, obviously. This is requires archaeology. Oh, well, I don't have archaeology, so why is it showing up? That's not what's showing up. There's something else up here. What is it? It's out of the way. Forget it. Not gonna worry about it. See if I'm headed the right direction on the elevator. Yay! All right, heroic missions. I'm looking for the I'm looking for a speeder trainer. There we go. Can you train me? Can I get?
What dark secret shall I share with you?
Guess not. Bummer. So when... Just show all. No, I need general. I want a speeder. Come on.
Be gone.
Yeah, there's no little plus sign there, so that means I can't train. Bummer. Right. It is what it is. Go back to the space base. Go jump. Jump in. Something's going to happen because it says go to your dock, but it doesn't say board your ship, right? That's always a good indicator. It's like, yeah, there's something else going on here. Go to your airlock. Prepare for an ass kicking. Oh.
Before you left, I have resigned from the service.
Why?
The military just isn't the best use of my talents. I feel I could serve the Empire better by helping you, if you'll let me.
And what exactly is in it for me?
I have military training, rifles, small arms, grenades, and, well, I don't like to brag, but I've been called the best in my profession.
The ship's getting crowded. Are you sure we can use him?
I promise I won't let you down.
Right, I guess that's why they wanted me to go in. And, all right, so use your ship intercom. Let's go find out. Let's finish this quest line, and then we'll go play with the other stuff. No, I wanted to go to my ship. Isn't that where I need to be? Isn't that the ship there? Oh, there's the ship. This is the other stuff up there. Let's see if I can not get lost for a change. That's a pretty big order. It says use the intercom. Oh, I don't use the holo terminal. I use the intercom. Okay. That means we're going to have everybody.
Ah, yes. I can sense the new power within you. Good. And I would suggest...
Chagasar Charis in Barks Prize War Tyren Swase Ikbus Karadida.
For once I agree with a monster. Break into Thanaton's meditation chamber and blast him with all those dead Sith you've piled up.
Where's this meditation chamber again?
Droman Kos, the Citadel. You say the word, I'll set the course. But if you face him with his defenses up like last time, you're toast. Don't forget it.
If there's any way I can aid you, my lord, let me know.
My lightsaber is ready, should you have need.
Up now, we sons.
Okay. So that would take me to Droman Kos. And I get a new saber. Yay. And let's see if I can actually use it. That's the question mark. So is this a two-handed? Yep. And it's better. Yay. All right, we shall continue on. Oh, I hadn't even noticed that. I like her with the hood better than the headgear because the headgear changes her voice. So when I'm wearing it like this, she has a mechanical voice. When I wear it with the hood up, I think she speaks normally. She doesn't speak with the mechanical voice. Pretty sure. We'll find out here in a minute. All right, we're going to go back and work on some of the other stuff that I left on the... I don't need the escape pod here. Where's the exit? Back over here. Guess I'm getting lost on my ship again. Yeah, I want to get a couple levels before I go jump on the Coruscant, Droman cause, wherever I'm headed. I don't know. Should I do the story arc? I don't know. What do you think? Let's see. What? I gotta look at the mission again. Open, open, open. Mission log. Conflagration. Okay, this is the one on Drummond Cause. And then the expansion plan, go to geothermal energy substation. Captain Revere, please. All right. And I get a new... Do I get something that's useful? Nope, I don't. All right, so what is this quest line? I don't remember where I picked
Welcome
up
to the
other
Adama
one.
Space Station, my lord. I'm Ensign Rail. I gather this visit is because you'll
Ensign?
be traveling through to the surface of Hoth.
That's the intent.
I'll be scanning you so I can customize your cold weather equipment. Then I'll arrange your briefing. There we are. As you're on the VIP list, Lieutenant Halpern will brief you. He's in the theater. Good day.
And now I must go to the theater. I missed the theater. It's up here. There's the theater. Oh, okay. Briefing officer. God, this mouse. Briefing officer Halpern.
That's it, Shan. A lord is present. At ease. Let's get this started. Ostensibly, the conflict on Hoth is over salvage from a battle that happened above the planet. In reality, it is our trap for the Republic.
I hadn't heard anything about a trap on Hoth. Explain.
The fight with the Republic has lasted for years now. The objective on Hoth is not to end the battle, but to sustain it. We want our forces small and mobile, and while the Republic keeps chasing victory, we bleed them dry of personnel and equipment.
I will extend their misery with every blow I strike.
Yes, my lord. Misery's easy enough to find on Hoth.
Misery loves company.
My lord, forgive the interruption. I brought your cold weather equipment.
We were just finishing, Ensign.
This should keep your core body temperature up. When you're ready, report to a pilot in the shuttle bay for transport to the planet.
Colonel Vanis at Dawn Base will be waiting for you. Good luck down there.
All right. And I'm going to accept the last warm breath. I can see the frost coming from my mouth now. Need to go to Dorn Base again. There's the pilot. Hi.
The planet awaits, my lord. Commander Triton will want to meet with you.
My briefing said I was to meet a Colonel Vanis.
I don't know anything about that. Commander Triton's the one listed as in charge now. I'm sure he can fill you in on the story. I need to de-ice the shuttle here.
Okay. Wait a second. Aren't I supposed to get on the shuttle? Or is this the shuttle? Am I down on the base now? I must be. Talk to Triton. There's Triton.
Your advice boils down to doing nothing, and that I cannot do.
Sir, I respect your bravery, but if you see this through personally, you will be dead. And whose leadership will we have then? My lord, we're glad you've arrived. May I introduce Commander Triton, and myself, a humble captain, corps name Udrus.
Lieutenant Halpin sent word you would be coming, and we've never had greater need of you.
Colonel Vanis, the commander of this base, is missing. We fear he's dead, along with all the most experienced men from this base.
Not many non-humans have the ear of a base commander.
Yes, well, my influence is entirely up to Commander Triton.
Our Chiss allies have valuable knowledge of the planet. Udrus is advising me during this emergency.
An emergency that grows more dire every moment the Colonel is missing. This was the distress call we received.
Scout 1 to Dawn Base. Heavy casualties. Taking heavy casualties. We're under attack. We can't see the...
What on this world could take out an armed group of officers?
Besides the Republic, there are Wampers, pirates. Mostly aliens unafraid of the Empire.
But we can't simply cower in our base when the mission is to damage and exhaust the Republic.
And our men can't do it. Commander, this visit is a gift to us from fate.
Whoever is behind this will be nothing but a blot on the snow.
Indeed. I have heard of the power of Sith. I only hope that you have not come too late. Our best case scenario is that Colonel Vanis' communications tipped off the Republic, and he's gone quiet.
But if I were out in that cold, I'd have called for a rescue. If you can find the Colonel, everyone on this base is in your debt.
All right. And I'm going to go there. And still don't have speeder skills. I need a new pet. Let's see if I can get my pet to swap here. It's not going to let me. Same droid. Go away. All right. We are going to jump on a mount. And which way do I need to go? Which one's out here? Oh, this mouse is driving me nuts. Go to the broadcast coordinates. Is there something to scan over here? Oh. There it is, right up against the wall. Someone left their wallet out. So I'm going to scan that. All right. Nothing of value that I need to use at the moment. All right. Yeah, get over there. I think I know what's going on with the settings on my mouse. I need to go into... I have a Logitech mouse. I need to go into the Logitech app and put the settings back to where they should be. For some reason, it looks like everything defaulted to the Windows default, which is annoying as hell. So, yeah. Trying to noodle through to see what was going on with that. All right, we're going to cut off to the left here and try to see what it is that I'm trying to get to. All kinds of folks to kill out here. I don't know whether they're ones I have to kill or just could kill if I wish to. Okay, so the question is going to be, ooh, big boy. Question is going to be whether, now that would be a fun mount, huh? Could you see like sitting on top of that hump there and just like, excuse me, I got a duck. Get on into this particular area. Oh, I was afraid of that. Okay, I'm up too high. I need to be down. So it looks like I gotta go this area. And it appears that these guys are some of the ones I need to take care of. So, oh man, this is good. This mouse thing is getting very painful here. As a talls. I like talls. Talls are cool. But it looks like I need to kill some talls. So. Oh, it looks like I'm going to kill more than just one. Now I got to kill 20. Well, this is the place I'm supposed to be. Find Colonel Vanis. So he's going to be inside someplace. I gotta kill... How many more of these guys? Another 10, 11. Now I got 10. Got him. And we gotta take the elevator. I gotta wait for the elevator. Second floor, ladies' lingerie. There we go. I still remember in San Francisco, when I used to go with my mom up to, we used to call it the city at the time, and we would go there, and there were old style department stores that you went into that had attended elevators. So there was a person that was dressed up as a bellhop or whatever you want to call it. They had a uniform, and they sat in the elevator and operated the buttons for you. So you would tell them, I need to go to floor X with houseware, and they would push whatever floor it was, and you would go. And inevitably, it's like, they were usually the coolest people too. But it's like, yeah, that was an actual job, you know? Oh, this guy. I'm trying to figure out, who am I hitting? Sometimes you don't actually hit the one that's right next to you. But they would call out the actual floor that you're on, you know, floor 2, women's hosiery, shoes, purses, accessories. I think I got enough guys. Well, I finished the bonus, but I don't know whether they'll give me a new bonus. I don't see a new bonus, so it looks like it's just, it is what it is. So we can stealth through these guys if we want. Let me at them. So let me at them. Talos appears to be doing better as well, which is a good thing. All right, there's the Colonel, looking rather bluish. All right, let's see if I can use, can I use my, is that where I need to be? Yeah, apparently. I'll go to the cantina. Thank you. And we will get out of the cantina. You are leaving the rest zone. There's Treaton.
I found Colonel Vanis. He was dead. Murdered by Republic Tals.
Tals. That would make sense. Cold adapted, Republic aligned. I've not killed their kind before. What about you, Commander?
What? Yes, of course.
The base awaits your orders, Commander.
We are having deep morale issues in the forward outpost. I must show them that we can triumph without Colonel Vanis. Now is the time for reprisals. These chittering animals will not get away with this. I want 10 of the Republic to suffer for every one of ours dead. I want every last Tolls wiped out, their heads on sticks out in the frost.
Anything you'd like to add?
The main thrust of the plan is sensible, but given our limited knowledge, I suggest the plan be refined before use. A covert action is advisable, or we'll end up wiping out one group and causing the rest to go into hiding. I have data arrays we could install in their communications link. If we did that, we could locate and estimate their numbers before we hit them.
They weren't carrying handheld comms. They've probably got way stations. I can bug those.
This sounds plausible. As much as I hate to admit it, Udris is usually right about these things.
Commander! Come in, Commander!
Go ahead, Scout 5.
We found a nest of Tolls on the ice lake. Too many to engage. Transmitting coordinates now.
Our
It
luck
looks
is
like
changing.
that's where I'm headed.
If we can get those arrays into whatever they're using for communications, we'll soon know what we need.
When you're done, report to the forward outpost. It's closer to the lake, and the men there can see your success in person.
Okay. I gotta go to the communication arrays, and I got a new little piece of equipment that I could definitely use. An 88. Replace the 80 that I have. If I can get my mouse over there. And we'll do that. 88 and... Oh, did I swap the wrong one? Damn it. Yes. Okay, we'll do that. Now it should be... Both of them should be 88s. There we go. And... out of here. Talos, you jump pretty well for an older dude. Or a desk jock. We'll see how many... We'll see if we can get all these communication towers disabled first before the end of my stream today. Let's get to... Keep going this way. I think I can just go this way. I don't... It looks like this area that I'm going to, it might be on the other side of that cliff wall that I see ahead of us. The northern wall. No, it's not. Good. It's down here on the flats. I thought maybe I'd have to hit up Jon Snow or something in order to get up there. Alright, here are all the chists, or all of the talus. So let's, Hey! Thanks for the follow. I appreciate it. Okay, we got, get this one. Get the talls. We'll leave the shorts. Just get the talls. Where is that tower? Well, it's in the middle of all this, so I need to, like, go and kill shit first. Alright, let's go kill stuff. I keep forgetting with the assassin, if you're stealth when you start the combat, you get kind of a bonus on the on your attack, but that's okay. So where is the thing I need to turn off? It's like right in front of me. Is that box right there? Is that it? Yes. Oh no, that's that was a lore object. So where the hell's the thing I need to? And this is like biomass, so we'll get that out of the way. Now, where's the thing I need to shut off? I got to figure out touchy. Communication array. There's got to be a panel that you touch. Oh, but first I have to touch these guys. Okay. Get my mouse back here. And then it didn't have to blow up anything else. All right, so back to where is the... Where's the panel? This is... That must be it. Touchy. And... Node 3. So I'm doing them backwards like usual. Okay, whatever. Let's go back over to node 2, my guess. Okay, we'll go get this guy. Probably 2 others will pop out of the snow. No, this guy's by himself. Okay, that's cool. Yeah, that did nothing. I'll just push this button because it's lit up on my screen. It's like, okay. It does nothing. That was useless. Okay, so here's the panel I need to touch, right? Yes, that's the panel I need to touch. Let's get these guys first. Oh! Get back in range. All right. And let's see. Touchy. Node 2. One more node. How many more of these guys do I need to kill? I need to kill some more. All right, fine. We'll get this one while we're here. All right, and the last one I see on the opposite side of this igloo or whatever it is. I don't think he's going to be convincing. What do you guys think? Now, my guess is that there's another one on the opposite side, but let's see if I can touch it. Oh, no. No other one here. Cool. That was easy. I need my easy button. And yeah. So now do I go back to the forward bunker? Yeah, I would think I do. Right, we're going to go back because just about time for me to turn into a pumpkin here, as opposed to pumpkin spice. I should do a quiz for everybody. It's like, okay, here's the query for the day. So do you guys really want to drink pumpkin spice lattes in September? Oh. My friends on social media are all like going, no, put it away. I don't want to see this shit until October. Come on. I have to admit, one of the coffee shops that we frequent, that wifey and I go to, they have holiday drinks, I mean, fall drinks out now, right? And fall isn't until a couple more weeks here in September, but they have a mocha with, it's a Mexican mocha, for lack of better explanation. It is good. It is very, very good. Okay, where's this thing I'm supposed to talk to? I thought I was supposed to talk to somebody here. Oh, use the holoterminal? Yeah, use the holoterminal with the forward bunker. Okay, that's what I'm doing. Clicky.
Good to hear from you. We've been receiving the feed from the data arrays, and what we've learned is quite interesting. We had assumed there were one, perhaps two groups of Tals out there. We found 6. Had we attacked earlier, we would have gotten one group and the other 5 would have gone to ground.
I really am the best.
I will not underestimate the Tals. Complacency is what got the Colonel killed.
The good part is we know how many Tals there are. And the bad part is we don't have enough forces to hit all 6 groups at once. We have devised a plan to put the Tals in position for a killing blow. Their supplies, weapons, medical equipment, and the high-calorie food they require, all of it is stored in one central location. They may be adapted to the cold, but without their supplies, they wouldn't last a week. So we will destroy their cache.
They will choose between retreating home or starvation.
That, or the one other option that we think the more likely.
If I were them, and suddenly without food, I would raid this base. So we will amplify our defenses here and spring the trap shut. Unfortunately, getting at their supplies may be difficult. They are in a series of ice caves overrun by Whompers.
The more challenging, the better.
If that is the case, I suggest an alternative. We are desperately short on supplies here. If you could bring back all you find, it could make a valuable difference.
But we'd need over 100 kilos of food alone. How would anyone carry that and still fight?
You'd be surprised how much I can carry.
Daring, my lord. I hope you're making the right call. Take anything of theirs that gives them aid or comfort. Make them come crawling. Let them know who the masters of this miserable world are.
So I'm just going to make Talos carry everything, okay? Because, yeah, he's the man. He can carry it. All right, select one reward, and it's a chest of something, so we'll see. Hey, I got the 41. So level 2 levels, that's cool. I'll take that. Let's see what's in the chest. New skirt. And let's see what it looks like. Yeah, it's kind of boring. I'll pass. I like purple, but not with that combination. All right. And yeah, so is there, I thought there was a cantina in here, or that's at the other one, isn't there? Yeah, that goes out, so there's no cantina. All right, well, this is where I'm going to leave my banker toon, right where she is. And I won't promise that we'll pick it up next time, because this is supposed to be my dual stream with Peep over there. And hopefully she's feeling better next week, so she'll be able to join us. Typically what this stream is about on Wednesdays is we're leveling an Imperial agent and an Imperial bounty hunter, because the two of them run parallel paths with regards to the class storyline. And so we're on the same planets, doing the same closely aligned, similar type of activities and stuff. And so we kind of go back and forth between the two characters in order to do the storyline. And we like the storylines, which is what our little stream is all about here. If I don't see you before the next time I see you, have a good day, have a good afternoon, have a wonderful evening. Love you all. Thanks for the follow today, and I will see you soon. Peace out.